Okay, we're going to look at Chapter 8. And Chapter 8 is creating a multi-view drawing from our solid. We're going to take the solid that we drew in the last chapter. Now we're going to do it different than the book. Okay, the book, you can look through the book. The book uses viewports and an old command called solprof. Okay, but I think this is much easier. Okay, so I'm going to go up here to where it says base and hit the down arrow. I'm going to pick here from model space. Okay, I'm going to click on my model. I'm going to hit enter. Ask me where I want to put it. If I wanted to put it on the A size paper, I would type in layout 1 there. Let's put it on the B size, and I'll put it on layout 2, which is default there. And I'll hit enter. Okay, now you notice it gives me a view. Okay, now right now this is the front view. If I wanted to show a different view, I could go here to orientation. I could pick the bottom, the top. Okay, I could go here, scale, visibility, type, all those. And I'm just going to slap it right here. Okay, you'll see you have the option of the orientation, hidden line, scale, visibility, move. I'm just going to hit enter. Okay, and I'm going to drag this one over this way. And then I'm going to drag this one up here. I'm going to put an isometric up there. Okay, once I get that one, I'm going to hit enter. And there is my 3-view drawing. Okay, doesn't get very much easier than that. Okay, a couple things we want to do here. I also want to show an auxiliary view, which is showing this surface here so that it looks straight on this. So if I had a hole or something in there, that would be much easier to see. And also I want to get rid of the hidden lines here in the isometric view. Okay, to get rid of that, okay, I click on this. It's hard to do. Double click on that blue line. Okay, and it should come up and say hidden lines. I'm going to go to hidden lines, visible lines. Now if it doesn't show up there, it should show up here. Okay, so I'm going to go to visible lines. Okay, and that takes care of that. Okay, now I'm going to take and I'm going to draw my auxiliary view. Okay, to do that, I'm going to go up here to layout, and I'm going to go to section view. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a section along this surface and then drag it in this direction. Okay, so the first thing it asks me is what view do I want. I'm going to pick this view. Ask me where I want it. Now I'm going to just hover on endpoint and then drag it so that it's perpendicular straight out to there. I'm going to go to endpoint. I want to go all the way past the bottom. Okay, notice that my line is lined up on that surface. Okay, I'm going to hit enter. Now I can drag that wherever I want it. I'm going to put it right here. Okay, I'm going to hit enter. Okay, now we don't want these here because we're not really looking at a section line. That was just to make our auxiliary view. Okay, if I right click on the cutting plane line and go to properties, you'll see that it's on a layer called MD annotation. Okay, if I go look at my layers now, you'll see that it put one called dev points there, MD annotation, MD hidden, MD visible. Okay, so that's where our hidden lines go, our visible lines, and here's our annotation. So all I want to do is I want to make sure the object is on there, and then I'll turn off the annotation. Okay, next chapter, or soon, I guess maybe this chapter, we'll look at some dimensioning. Okay, and actually, why don't we look at dimensioning while we're here? You guys have all had dimensioning, so we'll do a little bit of dimensioning here. Okay, okay, on page 8-24, we have some dimensions. Okay, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go and make sure that my dimension layer is on and that it is current. Okay, I'm going to go to annotate, and I have a dimension, a linear dimension from here to here. Put it out there. I'm going to have a dimension from here to there. Drag that down. Now we have all our settings from when we set up our template, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, I want an angle here. I'll go from this angle to here. Put it up here a little bit, maybe there. Okay, I want to put a dimension on this guy, so I will go to, excuse me, I'll go to linear again, and I want a dimension from here to here, and I want a dimension from this endpoint to this endpoint. Drag that there. I want a dimension from this endpoint to that endpoint. Line those guys up a little bit. Okay. Also want to put an angle here. Put this angle from there to, where are we doing it from there? Yes. Do it from there. Okay. You can drag that down like that. Okay. Now I'm going to put a dimension up here for these two. Now for that, I need to go into aligned, and I'll put this dimension right here. There's that dimension. Now I need the angle. I'll put the angle dimension from here to there, and that is 90. See, I come up like that. Okay. And really, that's all the dimensions that I need. Alright, so now you can dimension. Alright, that is it.